So, okay. How do I play this game again? I don't even know. Up there? I know where to put the camera. In the middle.
What? A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. My name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family, a real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does. Harold, the Merry Gull's cook, was up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright.
A little worse for wear.
A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Okay. Dead are coming back to life. Goodbye.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there.
Blackguards.
Got something for you.
Blackguards.
Help you kill a few more of those undead bastards.
Cool.
Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives. Founded by Marseilles Lioni as a supply station for his campaigns against the Karui. In its day, Lioni's watch could be defended by just a small garrison of well-armed legionnaires. What have I got? A handful of starving criminals with driftwood clubs and rusted hatchets. The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Rayclast. Not the first time. It can take a little while, but sooner or later corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast. That hat Bestel wears? Saw him pluck it from the real captain's head right before the cannibals barbecued the poor bastard. Waste not, want not, I suppose. Yes, Bestel's got a gift for telling tales, but I'd never call him a liar. The truth's always in there. You just have to listen for it. Nessa's the one keeps the rest of us from losing our minds. To be honest, When she first arrived, I didn't think she'd survive more than a day, 2 at most. She's been proving me wrong every dawn since. Heard a bard once sing that the fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places. She's bloody well right. I've seen many an exile pass through Lion Eye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will. Welcome.
I witnessed your battle against Hillick. I wasn't aware. I witnessed your battle against Hillick. I wasn't aware your people had such abilities. My name is Johan, and I'm from the Far East. My people... You don't appear to employ the power of runes, like we Kalgurans do. I'm very curious how you accomplished what you did. I see that you have upon your person one of those so-called virtue gems, but Nessa allowed me to borrow one, and it did nothing as far as I could determine. Several of our people were already here in Rayclass, undertaking expeditions of their own. When their outpost reached a certain size, the king, in his great wisdom, gifted them an official charter and a name. I was sent to aid in the execution and management of that charter. I serve as the king's hand. I am from Kalgur, on the continent of Middengard. We have reached Rayclass by ship. The journey was quite long and quite dangerous. Eventually we may be able to open trade with Kalgur, but for now, we are on our own.
Huh? What are you doing?
Hail. Welcome. I don't know how it's seen on Rayclass, but smithing is something of a fine art back home. We smiths aren't priests, not by a long shot, but we do study the science of runes and the philosophies of meaning and will. That education allowed me to forge myself, much the same way I would a sword. A man makes his own destiny. Runes are a complex science and a delicate art. If a smith doesn't understand their nuance, they'll only produce equipment one might call cursed. For that reason, novice runesmiths are rather dangerous. There is an energy in rune light, and power in verisium and other metals. Runes channel those forces, like signposts or diversions altering a river's flow. The final meaning is the sum of what you've engraved. It means exactly what you told it to mean, for better or for worse.
Okay.
If you encounter any verisium, do bring it to me. It is the most effective of all rune-smithing metals. It doesn't occur naturally in the ground. It only falls from the sky. The how and why of such events, I'll leave up.
Oh, good. More work. Local? A name and a charter might have been stamped on it from afar, but this... We're still on our grand quest, as Danig would put it. This is just basic.
What can I do for you? What have you got? The Charter for Kingsmarch brings many Kalguran laws to Rayclast, including our... Oh, I like to think I'm a kind man. I mean, don't we all? But these taxes... Oh, I like to think I'm... When we first arrived...
Why, hello. Welcome. 20 years ago, when I was... This place is going to be grand. 20 years ago, when I was in my... 20 years...
Hail. That is my name here because I have chosen it. I choose to leave behind. I'd rather work than stand around gossiping. Good day.
Is that the Exile I saw? Well, as I understand it, the Kalgurans we see here are not, how to put this delicately, not the finest wines in the cellar. Some of them are part of official guilds back on Middengard, but most are dissidents, criminals, and suspected rebels. You are an exile from Aliath, just as they are exiles from Kalgur. If not in name, then...
Rog's fantastical items. Rog's apothecary extraordinaire. Rog's rare amazements. Rog's amazing rarities. Rog and Gwennon's extraordinary emporium. Rog's fantastical items.
Kitty. Meow.
I'm glad you decided to join us. I hesitate to call you exile, for we are all exiles in this foreign land. As the King's Hand, I serve as treasurer of King's March. Come to me for all financial and resource management matters. We have contracted Captain Faustus.
You want me to listen to that?
You don't appear to employ the power.
Oh, I listened to that already.
A reckoning is coming, have no doubt about that. The king has his eye on. I make no secret that I'm a man of two loyalties. I must serve the king's wishes, and I must also serve this charter to the letter of the law. I'm aware that King's March is... I choose not to waste resources on a gilded office. It is here, in the tavern, where drink and loose talk best meet. My presence may, hopefully, keep any dangerous talk to the shadows.
It's actually really smart. It's actually really smart.
We have contracted Captain Faustus of the Fair Marilene for ties to the markets of Rayclast. Speak to him next. I am certain we will all be working together.
Hail, as these Kalgurans say. You've just met your most important ally in this strange new town. I am Faustus, the captain of the Fair Marilene. Consider me your access to the wealth of Rayclast. There's not a single market I can't reach. You've got currency, they've got currency, and thus I shall be your most esteemed facilitator, for a small fee, of course. Well, as I understand it, the Cal... Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to King's... Things operate rather... It's not the... Welcome to King's March. I'm something...